Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to your readings, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is a reading where we are asking for an immediate message from your spirit guides, a message that you need to hear right now. And I will also be checking some cards in to see how things are panning out over the coming week, over the next 7 days for you. Thank you so much for being here, beautiful souls. I know some of you follow these readings every Sunday. I post them every Sunday. Thank you. It's such an honor to read for you. And if you're brand new to the Moon Magic Tarot channel, welcome, beautiful souls, welcome. And for those of you that like a little bit more than just the cards that I have drawn, I'm going to hold these up and then I'm going to draw a rune and a charm as well for anyone that likes to have that additional information. So pile one, you have the card of Lion, a card of honor. So this is pile one. You then have pile two, the card of the Hare. This is the card of strength. This is for pile two. For pile three, we have the card of Llama, soul growth. This is pile three. Okay, so those are your piles, and I'm going to draw a rune and a charm as well. So pile one, you have the rune of Hagalaz. This is the rune sometimes known as the Great Awakener or the rune of disruption. And you also have a beautiful little fairy sitting in a moon. This is pile one. Pile two, you have the rune of signs, signals. This is Anzus, and you also have a cross. So that is for pile two, sitting with the Hare. And for pile three, you have the rune of Harvest, and you also have an octopus. And this is pile three, sitting with Llama. Okay. So, wonderful Moon Magic Super Souls, I am going to leave the video running for a few moments so you have a little bit more time if you want it. I always think just trust your gut feeling, trust your intuition, and go with whichever reading or whichever pile is feeling right. Sometimes it's more than one, but I think just trust that inner guidance, and yeah, just take your time. If there's anything particularly on your mind, you might want to focus on that before tuning into the cards, the runes and the charms. Beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile one, welcome to your reading. You have the card of Lion, honor. You have Hagalaz. And this beautiful crescent moon. I actually am not going to say any more. Sometimes I get a really clear message, but I kind of have an inkling of your message, but I just want to check it out first. Let's draw some tarot cards straight off the bat for you and see what we're being shown here. What is the immediate message that my beautiful pile one need to see today or hear today? Okay, so you've got two eights, 8 of swords and 8 of coins. You have the 7 of coins. Okay. And there's your last card. You have the card of the Devil, Nafs. This is in a traditional pack. This is the card of the Devil. Let's Let's move this along a little bit, make sure we can get all these cards in view for you, which I think we can do. Yep. Yes, I think we can do that. Lovely. Okay, pile one. I think you're needing to have the courage to kind of make a decision about something here, actually. You know, Seven of Coins is very much a card of choice, or of making choices, having to make some decisions, to think, but making decisions wisely about where you invest your time, where you invest your energy. Honour your soul and celebrate its journey. Hagalaz is a rune that kind of, I almost want to say, sort of wakes us up a little bit. You know, something might come along with Hagalaz that shakes you up a bit. It shakes your world a little bit, like the energy of Uranus, the Great Awakener. Sometimes something big can happen that really does shake our world up, and if that is happening, you know, I'm really sorry if that is happening to you, because there is worry and concern around something here. Sometimes this can also be one of those sort of, a bit like a slow burner of awakening, where you suddenly realise that something just isn't working anymore, that sort of slow, steady point of realisation, and you think, do you know, this isn't really working, I need to change something. So it can be a sudden realisation or a slow burning realisation, but this is the point when you realise something. I think you realise that you haven't seen something previously, and you're needing to think about whether to continue basically investing in it. Do you continue or not, really? Or do you cut cords and walk away? It's like a choice situation. Let's find out more. I mean, I think this is the key message, or the first message, is a recognition that this is that turning point here, a turning point here and now. Let's draw some more cards for you. Maybe we have more information about the immediate message needed. So you have the card of the Fool, you have the card of Temptation, you can't have the card of Rhiannon, the Story Carrier. Oh, okay, that was unusual. Something just flew out like that. That doesn't normally happen. Okay. You have Cairn, Portal to the Mystery. Okay. I think that you are conscious that the choice you make now is actually quite life-changing. It sort of changes your course. It changes your direction. The question is, I think it feels like you're sort of taking a risk. You're letting go of something that feels quite familiar. Honour your soul and celebrate its journey. I think it's tempting actually to sort of continue to work at the familiar rather than embrace the new. But you actually have an opportunity now to to change direction, to take a different direction, to take a different pathway. It does feel a bit like you would be free falling into the mystery, free falling into the unknown, launching yourself into the unknown, stepping into a space of something that is quite different for you. But part of what's pushing you to do that is because something around you actually isn't really okay. You kind of want to break away from something. I think you recognise, even if it was a coat that you once wore and it was a good fit once, it's not a good fit anymore. That's really what I'm seeing here. Let's draw some cards, some additional cards here. What else are we shown? Gratitude. And forgive. Ah, okay, right. So forgiveness is involved here, but also having the courage to do what's right for you. I think you're being asked, beautiful souls, to shift your lens of perspective to seeing your current situation through the lens of an opportunity. I mean, that really helps with forgiveness. Something's come to your attention. You've woken up to something, something you didn't see before. It may even be that someone literally didn't tell you the truth. Somebody lied to you. Someone wasn't honest with you. And I think it's something that you thought was a pathway that you wanted to stay on. And I think you're really now having a major rethink. Do you want to stay on this pathway? And I think probably deep down you kind of know at a level of soul that there is something different and better for you, really. That's what seems to be coming through in your reading. I think you are very inclined to cut cords. In many ways, you're being asked to do so not in anger, but in gratitude. Do you know, I think that the connection or the situation, the relationship or the situationship that is causing you to feel that it's not right for you anymore, whatever that was, and I'm so sorry if it really hurt you, but I think you're being asked, your spirit team are asking you to shift your perspective and look through the lens of gratitude, that this has actually given you an opening. It's given you a way out. It's given you an opportunity to say, do you know what? I deserve more than this. I want more than this. I can rewrite my story. It does feel like a big leap of faith, but at the same time, you probably would have stayed with something that was not really right for you, just sort of rubbing along, but without feeling fully alive or okay. So actually, this is a blessing in disguise, okay? So, beautiful souls, let's draw some more tarot cards to see what else we're shown. I mean, I think your message is actually, your immediate message is really a message of encouragement from your spirit team to say, you know, try and view this as an opportunity, try and view it as a negative, view it with gratitude and for being able to see something more clearly so that it frees you to make choices and decisions and choose a new pathway for yourself, something that's going to be much better for you. May we ask how the week might pan out? Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles again. How interesting, showing up. You can work your way through this. You absolutely can. We have the Seven of Cups. Would you believe it? We've got the Seven of Coins and the Seven of Cups. This is such a point of reflection, of choosing where you invest your energy. You've actually got a lot of choices in front of you. There are more choices. Yes, it does feel like you're stepping into the unknown, but there are more choices in front of you. You've got a lot of agency here. You can work your way through this transition. There's a real acknowledgement. Sit down this week and review your choices. Review what your options actually are. That's kind of the guidance that's being shown here. We have the Eight of Cups. I'm seeing you make a decision to actually part company. How fascinating. You've got Eight of Swords, Eight of Coins and Eight of Cups. Yeah, I think you'll make a decision this week. You know, evaluate your options, think about your choices, King of Pentacles, and then do what's right for you. Absolutely do what's right for you. And you will know. You'll make a clear decision. If you evaluate your choices and options this week, beautiful souls, you'll make a choice that is really, really going to be a winner. You know, it's the gold star. It's the gold. It's bringing in the gold. It's the one that is right for you. I'm seeing you so much happier. I'm seeing you moving forwards into a space of genuine success and potential prosperity, away from something that, quite frankly, has been quite oppressive, if anything, cramping your style. It's been restrictive. It's time to honour your soul and celebrate its journey and step forth into in a new direction, a new portal. Just allow yourself to embrace the new. Shift your perspective to one of gratitude for the opening this has given you, because that will help you to sort of forgive the stuff that has been oppressive and not okay. And the more you are in a zone of gratitude, it doesn't mean that what's happened is okay. I'm not saying that in any way. It's not. But whatever has happened, I think you'll be able to move forwards with a much clearer heart if you are with a clear focus on where you want to go, rewriting your own story rather than being sort of entrenched in a sense of being forced to do something, or entrenched in a sense of feeling like you've been treated badly. I'm not saying you haven't, but just shifting that mindset will help your energy and will help everything flow forwards. What I am seeing this week is you processing this, evaluating your choices, and then making quite a clear decision to move away, to be quite clear cut about this with the Justice card. But my goodness me, it's the right choice for you. Let's get a sneaky peek into the future with this. Let's just see what is the story. Could we just have some indication of the energy of the story that will be unfolding? Seeing this and this and this. I think that's all I'm being given here. Okay, Two of Cups, how beautiful. Two of Swords and Ace of Swords. So I'm seeing you move to, well, I'm just seeing you move to a place of complete new beginnings, a clarity of a clear opportunity to sort of to process the conflict that you have experienced, to come through this. If this is a relationship situation as well, whether if you're moving away from someone or evaluating something around someone who hasn't behaved terribly honorably, you'll learn from this. You're not going to do that again. And I'm seeing you then attracting in somebody who you'll just love. So I think there's truly something better. I truly think there's something better. And again, I think you'll look back in gratitude one day and be so grateful that this happened. Because if it hadn't, you might have stayed ticking over, rubbing along, but not fully living, kind of surviving rather than thriving. And this is actually, however challenging it may feel, it's a big opportunity to rewrite your story and enter a new chapter in your life. I mean, this is beautiful, actually, even though I feel the circumstances are quite tough around you. Pile 1, this is your reading. I don't feel there's anything more to come for you today. Beautiful souls, if you haven't already checked it out, you may want to check out my Moon Monthly update, my energy update, which I posted a little bit earlier in the week, and also the all zodiac sign readings that come with that, because they are quite detailed. And thank you all of you who have already checked out those videos. Thank you all of you who have liked, shared, subscribed. If you do want to make sure you never miss another reading here, do subscribe and press the little bell icon. Beautiful souls, I want to thank you as well, all of you who are tuned in with my Patreon community, which works on the basis of donations, and also the YouTube channel here, the membership part of the channel, tuning in with the big extended readings for all zodiac signs too. So thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. You guys are amazing and inspirational. Tons of love to you, beautiful Pile 1. Hey, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So beautiful souls, what is the immediate message that you need to hear today? Now we have the rune of answers. This is signals, signs, synchronicities, things being shown to you. We also have the energy of the hare, strength. Take time to make clear decisions, bring awareness and light to the situation. Okay, now hares are a symbol of fertility. With the cross here, I do feel that you are being guided, actually, in some kind of situation. You're going to be shown signs, signals, perhaps an answer that you need. Let's dive straight into your tarot cards. What are Pile 2 needing to know? What's their immediate message? Okay, you have 8 of Swords. How interesting, this came out in Pile 1. You also have 2 of Swords. Right. Okay, 2 of Swords also came out in Pile 1, although a different pack. If Pile 1, if you were drawn to Pile 1, it may be relevant to you. Okay, let's have a look and see. We also have 4 of Swords and 5 of Cups. Wow, there's a really strong energy around Well, there certainly is for pile 1 and pile 2. I actually feel for you, my beautiful pile 2, that you need to sleep on something actually. Take your time. This is what we're being shown here. It is actually a very different message to pile 1. I feel like you need to sleep on this. You need to really think something through. I think at the moment you're feeling both emotional about a particular circumstance around you. You're feeling disappointed, a bit emotional about it, possibly quite a lot emotional. But I think the emotions are colouring your perspective here. So you may not be seeing something entirely clearly. So even though you might need to make a choice or a decision, you're needing to sort of not look through the lens of the emotions here. Now, strength. Guidance coming through here. Let's draw more cards. What is the immediate message apart from take your time? I mean, that may be it. So we have Ellen, Pathmaker and Guide. You are being guided. Yeah, don't rush to make this choice. There's a decision in front of you. I think some of you are feeling a little bit emotionally reactive, a little bit emotional about it. We have Cave, Incubation. You couldn't write it, could you? You just need to really, really take your time. There's a decision in front of you. Sleep on it, take your time, enter the dream time. You're going to be guided in no uncertain terms. So ponder this choice before making it, okay? Now, it is a choice that connects to fertility with the hair. We have C, Plumbing the Depths. Okay. And Pilgrimage. Wow. Okay. Take your time before you make a choice. There is a choice or a decision in front of you, and your biggest message, this is your direct, immediate message, take your time. At the moment, you either don't have all the information you need, or you are not very clear about it because you're being emotionally guided. It's the emotions of a situation or a circumstance that are guiding you rather than your sort of intuition or your logical thought, okay? Now, what I do see is you are being guided. There's no question with Pathmaker and Guide and the incubation, the bear moving into the cave, enter the dream time. Listen to your dreams as well, beautiful souls. If you are someone who recalls their dreams, I'd be keeping a dream journal at the moment because signs and signals are going to be shown to you. Let's get more information. What else are we shown for pile 2? Balance. Okay. And revisit. Yeah, you need to go back over things here and look at whatever has taken place, but whatever's caused you to feel that you need to make a decision. Go back over it, revisit it, and look at it from a balanced perspective. Okay, that's what we're being shown here, really, really clearly. The time will come to make a choice. But in a way, your message is very clear. Your spirit team are saying to you, look, we're here to guide you. We're here to help you. Ask for help as well. But we can't guide you if you can't listen to the signs and the signals, if you're too emotional about it. So go back. In fact, there may even be some things within the circumstances that caused you to feel you need to make a choice that you need to revisit and look at more clearly, almost as if you didn't see all the signs or the signals that were shown to you. Go back and revisit it and then view it from a balanced perspective. And when you're sitting in a balanced perspective, that's when you get to make the choice, as it were. That's when the timing is right to make a choice. Let's draw tarot cards to see what else we are shown, or more tarot cards. Very struck by the pilgrimage card as well. We've got 2 number 3s, cave, incubation, and 3 pilgrimage. 3s are always connected to a kind of a turning point here. When we go on a pilgrimage, we learn, we grow spiritually. Let's work out what to do here, or what we're being shown. We have the High Priestess, so we do know that you're going to be guided. There's no question of it. I do want to say that for some of you, going back to your emotions, this is just a message coming through here that maybe, for some of you, it may be that you're feeling like you need to take an action quickly because the emotions are driving you. For others, it may be that you're not listening to the emotions as a sign or a signal, actually. Because if you are disappointed, it's giving you really good information. So some of you will know this. In my mainstream career, I worked as a counsellor and a psychotherapist, and I wrote a book called Mindfulness Meets Emotional Awareness. And that book looks at each of our, let's say, the most challenging emotions that we have, the most common challenging emotions that we have, such as anxiety, despair, sadness, fear, anger, all disappointment, guilt, shame. It looks at all these emotions, and it will teach you how to understand those emotions as a sign, a synchronicity. With disappointment, it's interesting. Sometimes when we are disappointed, we don't listen to it in terms of the information it's giving us, and we go back and we try again. I was very, very guilty of this in a positive guilty way, as in I used to go back and I'd try harder, and then I'd be disappointed again and go back and try harder. It took somebody, funny enough, I bumped into somebody, a really old friend who I had known as a teenager, and he was just fascinating. He was so direct, and he said, Jenny, I've got a really clear set of rules in my life. 3 strikes and somebody is out. I'll always go back, give them another chance, but 3 times and they're out. And he said, you, Jenny, 100 strikes and you're still going back saying, oh, could we talk about this? I wonder if we can fix it. And he was absolutely right. He gave me such a brilliant life lesson, actually, and he changed my perspective. I looked at things very, very differently. So I do think for some of you, you could possibly be not seeing your disappointment as a piece of really important information. How many strikes have there been, and are you still going back and doing the previous Jenny in a former life thing, which I don't do anymore. I'm really clear cut now with people, actually. I've learned to be discerning. So I just wonder if this is something that's quite important, actually, that's coming through here. Do check out the book, and also my free online library, The A to Z of Emotional Health. That library is a resource all about emotions, psychology. There's so much stuff there free of charge, completely free of charge for you if you are struggling with emotions. So do check it out. The link is in the description box. So anyway, let me return to drawing more cards. We have the 9 of Cups. Okay. I'm seeing you with the potential to make actually quite a good decision here. But it does need to be on the basis of either listening to your emotions as good information, as opposed to being driven by your emotions in a more impulsive way. Making sure you see it clearly, you review, you revisit, you balance. I'm seeing with the 9 of Cups and now the 8 of Wands, that you can actually move this forwards in a very, very successful way. Okay. This is something that can be sorted out from your perspective. 5 of Swords, absolutely, from your perspective, it can be sorted out. It isn't your responsibility to look after anyone else here. I need to voice that really loud and clear. Your responsibility here is to look after you. That is being shown here in no uncertain terms. Take time to make clear decisions, bring awareness and light to the situation. This is a time to make a choice that is absolutely right for you, and this is not about you taking care of anyone else. Hence, I think the Pilgrimage card, this is really about you looking after you here, whatever that choice needs to be. Evaluate, review, check it out. And look at that, we have the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, this is a card of what I would call self-satisfaction. And I don't mean in an ego way. I mean in a sort of a, do you know what? I made a choice, I made a decision, kind of like, well done me. That's what I'm seeing. So clear guidance coming in for you. Take your time, revisit, go over it. Make sure you're not emotionally reactive. to the situation. However, I think if you really review this carefully and evaluate, ask for guidance, signs will be shown to you. I suspect there are already signs around you. You'll make a choice, and the choice that's to be made is one that is right for you. You have no responsibility to anyone else in this scenario. May we ask how the week is panning out? Can we get more information? So we have the moon. We have the devil. Okay, that's interesting. Big cards. We have the Six of Wands, which is a card of wonderful success. Okay. The card of success, really, in the pack. How fantastic. It's a positive, fruitful, amazing outcome. And you have the Page of Wands, indicating a new beginning, really. Renewed passion, renewed vitality. Right, the choice you need to make, whatever it is, it will be unique to you. Obviously, this is a general reading for a lot of people. But you are facing a choice and a decision. Take your time. You've experienced disappointment. You are needing to revisit, really evaluate and look at this from a very balanced perspective and make a choice that is completely wholeheartedly right for you, whatever that is. This is a singular choice, and your spirit team are giving you the complete and utter thumbs up, saying, think about you and you only. What is the outcome that is right for you? Whatever it is, I think you are going to be liberated from the current kind of circumstances or the anxiety that you have around the circumstances, because ultimately you'll be making the right choice for you. This is for you and you alone. So take your time, contemplate it, think about what's right for you. Be confident in your choice, my beautiful souls. I'm seeing you make that choice potentially this week. Severing any cords to any kind of uncertainty around this. The moon sometimes makes us feel a little bit, again, emotional. If you sever cords with the emotionality of it and really think about what outcome you want, you know, then go for it effectively. You know, whatever this is about for you in the uniqueness of your world, you are being guided, you are being protected. And the signs are being shown to you. So beautiful souls, if at any time you just feel like the emotions are taking over, I mean, do check out my library. It may be helpful. Do read the book as well, Mindfulness Meets Emotional Awareness. But do you know what? Above and beyond anything, ask for help. Your guides are there to support you. They are really 100% behind you. I feel like your spirit team is saying, look, we're knocking on your door. We're trying to help you, to guide you, to assist you. So, you know, you have a lot more choices around you than you may realize. And there is a solution here that is perfect for you. So whatever this is, yeah, get into a space of balanced perspective, and actually you will become really, really clear. And I think then the shift of energy will come in your relationship or situationship or your circumstances. My beautiful pile 2, this is your reading. I'm sorry if there is disappointment or confusion around you, but there is fertility, there is the light at the end of the tunnel here, and you are definitely being shown signs and signals to assist you in that. Okay, so pile 2, I am sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much for being here. I'll put the links to the library and to that book in the description box below, and I'll put it into a comment along with the cards I'm using and the timestamps. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you the biggest hug. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you just for being here. If you want to make sure you never miss a reading, if you subscribe and press a little bell icon, you should get everything coming into your stream. YouTube will hopefully notify you whenever I upload anything. I post these readings for immediate guidance every single Sunday, and on a Tuesday and Friday I post other readings asking specific questions. You'll find relationship, past life readings, relationship readings, all kinds of stuff. And I have just recently uploaded a whole moon month with an energy update around the moon, but also all zodiac sign readings too. So do please check those out, because they may be helpful to you. And there are also extended readings that are on YouTube, in the YouTube membership area, and also on Patreon, which is a membership site that works on donations. Thank you all so, so much. Obviously, it is a timeless reading, so whenever you've come to this, you can always look at the Moon Magic homepage and find the most recent energy update, because I post them and the all zodiac sign readings, I post them every month. So beautiful souls, tons of love. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what immediate message Spirit has for you, your Spirit team have for you. You have the rune of harvest, Jira. Okay, now this is an interesting rune because it's a rune of fertility, of potential. Now, the Lama card says soul growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. And you have an octopus. I'm wondering what you might be if you're juggling a lot of things, like spinning a lot of plates. But let's dive straight into some cards and see what we are shown. What is the immediate message for my wonderful pile 3? What is the immediate message? So we have the card of Salik, which is the card of the Fool in a traditional pack. Okay, so there's a feeling of you at a point of a new beginning, taking a risk. How exciting. What else are we seeing? You also have the card of the Devil here in a traditional pack, Nafs. Okay. You have the Ace of Coins, wow, and the 10 of Coins. Gosh, talk about new beginnings and also kind of completions as well. It's like there's a sort of almost like a liberation taking place here from something. Wow. With so much potential for the future. 10 of Coins. I mean, I always feel like the 10 of Coins is a bit like, for me, it's like winning the lottery. Actually, it's like the lottery win of the tarot. Let's draw more cards. I do feel like your initial, most important message, your here and now message, is to sort of let go of any procrastination or cut cords, let go of any fears or doubts and take a risk and go for it, because it's going to be amazing. But let's just see what else we're shown. Let's see what else we're shown. But that's what I'm seeing at the moment. Okay, we have Lake, what lurks beneath. That's an interesting card. We have Bridge, the place between the worlds. I'm seeing this card actually as well. Miss, Divine Madness. Oh, wow. And then we have the Sacred Marriage. Right. Okay, beautiful souls. Okay. I have to just say to you, my lovely, beautiful souls, any of you, look at these two llamas looking at each other, soul growth, grace. It's never easy. Have faith and trust the journey. If any of you are at the beginning of a new relationship and you're really, really, really questioning whether it's right for you, or you are finding that every insecurity button you have is being pressed, because that tends to be what happens when we first start a new relationship if you've been hurt before. I just feel like you're being asked, or it's being suggested. I mean, let's establish this, okay? Because you have conscious free will and choice. No reading is ever going to tell you what to do. Your guides, your angels, your spirit team, they can offer you information, guidance, advice, but it's up to you what you do with it. But I think you're being asked to take a risk here. Launch into the divine madness of this, because it looks to be amazing. It's like the lottery win of relationships. Whatever is in front of you, there is something right in front of you, an opportunity. And I think you are very, very, very anxious about taking it. It feels like you would be stepping into a whole new world, out of your comfort zone here. But I think the madness of the joyousness of it will be really intoxicating. And I think everything in your reading is suggesting that actually it is actually worth taking that leap, really, taking the risk. Let's get some more cards. Yeah, I just feel it's like, can you cut through the cords of procrastination or self-doubt? Those deep inner things. Yeah, wake up, awaken here. Can you kind of wake up to the potential of the possibility that is really right in front of you? You have prepare. You also have strength. 3 cards coming through for you. So, awaken and prepare. This is lovely because I think the awaken and prepare is sort of saying to you, look, you don't have to rush at this, you know. This is like having faith, trusting in the journey, and also remembering to enjoy the journey. Having the strength to have a go is actually what matters here. Having the strength and the courage to say, do you know what, even though I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, I want this. I'm prepared to go for this. That's what we're really seeing here in no uncertain terms. Let's draw more tarot cards and see what else we're shown. But I think your reading is ultimately saying take the risk. Cut any cords of self-doubt. Cut any cords to something that is holding you back. And just be prepared to launch yourself into that intoxicating space of not knowing what on earth is going to happen, but doing it anyway, kind of thing. And that's what I think we're being shown. That is your immediate message. But let's get more information. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. I'm seeing these 3 cards too. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Chariot. And we have Justice. Okay. Okay. I think that this really is something that could move forwards very quickly. Now, whatever this is, the sacred marriage, it's a good fit for you. It's a perfect fit for you, actually. Now, it could be a sacred union for some of you, but it could also be a perfect fit of moving house, or it could be a perfect fit of a new job, or a career pathway, or a friend, or a friendship group, or joining something, whatever it is. But whatever this perfect fit is, you know, could involve signing contracts. So actually making a commitment to it, I'm seeing here. This is sort of saying, look, if you work your way through your insecurities, you know, look ahead, let yourself really believe in the passion, you know, with the Queen of Wands here. Let yourself look ahead and just think about the potential in this. Think of the potential. Think of what could go right rather than what could go wrong, my beautiful souls. And if I'm honest, I think it's going to shift. I think this is going to move forwards potentially very quickly to a point where you're comfortable to make a commitment to it. But, you know, this is suggesting you can work through any of the concerns you have. Now, what's happening this week for you? We have the King of Cups. And we have the card of strength. Interestingly, that we have another strength card coming up. So I think this is sort of a point where this week you kind of know you need to make your mind up about this. And sort of, I think circumstances will be such that you'll need this week to kind of, have the courage of your convictions. If you're going to take the leap, you're going to take it. You'll be faced with this week. I mean, look at the way the King of Cups is looking ahead. He's really, really having to, almost like he's feeling it, really. He's feeling it. You can't, there's no avoiding it. There's no avoiding the way this feels. This is not something that you can pretend about. That's too many cards, so I'm going to put those back in. I am seeing this one here. We have the 8 of Swords. Okay, and then what do we have here? The Moon. So, yeah, I think this week is the point where I think you sort of almost like really realise the strength of the potential. So you're faced with having to sort of potentially decide what to do. And I think you'll be quite undecided, because I do think it is a little bit because you are stepping out of your comfort zone, you're taking a risk. But let's just see what else we're shown here. May we have further guidance. Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands. It did come out in reverse. And we have the King of Wands. Wow, King's coming through here again. Yeah, I actually think that an offer of something, or an invitation, or the circumstance will come to a head. Somebody, it would be like the offer of the job, and then you've really got to decide whether or not you're going to take it. Or someone invites you out on the date and you've got to decide whether you're going to take it. Whatever it is for you, I think something is offered to you, actually, and things come to a head this week. I think it's also the point at which you actually possibly really, really acknowledge to yourself that you might really want this. But that's quite a big sort of like facing up, isn't it? You know, when we kind of really validate our own feelings and think, wow, do you know, I do actually want this, even if it means I've got to juggle things around a bit. And octopuses are unbelievably intelligent, and they are very emotionally aware. They're very emotionally sensitive. I think this is such a powerful reading, inviting you to wake up to your own feelings and the strength of your feelings. Take a little bit of time preparing your thoughts. Look ahead at the long-term potential here. Really listen to how strongly you feel about whether or not you want this. The reading is suggesting that you do, but there is anxiety about perhaps the circumstances around it. You know, maybe it does involve, you know, upping sticks and moving, or you know, moving to a different location here. Yeah, whatever it is, it involves a significant, what you know will be a significant change, even though you also know that this change holds so much promise, and ultimately kind of the promise of the future you've been looking for. So my beautiful souls, I think this is the week it comes to a head. Everything in this reading is suggesting that the outcome is amazing. But it is, of course, your choice. Nobody can tell you what to do. This is your decision, your choice. But I think your spirit team are kind of rooting for you to at least remove any procrastination and to seize the moment and give yourselves the opportunity to kind of, yeah, just to acknowledge how you feel, really, I think, actually. Acknowledge the strength of your feelings and be prepared to listen to them. Really. Wow. Okay, pile 3, this is your reading this week. These are my weekly readings where we ask for immediate guidance and we look at what's happening in the week ahead. Your week looks pretty exciting, quite intense, I would actually add as well. Beautiful souls, if you are new to my channel, or indeed thank you very much to all of you who are returning. Thank you all for being here, first of all. If you have not yet checked out my all zodiac sign readings, I posted them just a few days ago. There's also a monthly moon energy update which will tell you all about the peaks and troughs of the incoming lunar energy. Do check them out, because the all zodiac signs readings for this month may actually be quite helpful to you. Beautiful souls, I post these readings every Sunday. They are timeless. You can always find the right reading for you by just checking out the Moon Magic homepage. And I post a reading usually on Sunday, always on Sunday, for immediate guidance, but also other readings where I ask specific questions, and there are relationship questions there are general guidance, yes, no, how will this pan out, all kinds of questions, astrological connected questions, on a Tuesday and a Friday usually, and some shorts in between. So do check out all those other readings, beautiful souls, if that appeals to you and if this is resonating with you. So thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing, and all the things you do that actually help to support the channel. Those readings as well, those all zodiac sign readings, There are big extended readings available as well. They are in the YouTube membership area and also on Patreon, which is a membership site that works on the basis of donations. And just thank you all so much for being here. It is such an honor and a privilege to read for you. You guys are so inspirational. The way you share your stories, I mean, you guys are just amazing. So this looks to be an unbelievably exciting week. Keep us posted. Let us know in the comments. Thank you also those of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments. There's so many gratitudes to give to you. I always worry I might miss some out, but just accept all my gratitudes for everything, beautiful souls, and thank you for being here. Pile 3, have an amazing week.